Understanding the phrase, worm food, a guide for English learners. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our English language learning series. In today's episode, we're going to explore a somewhat morbid but interesting phrase, worm food. This term has a specific meaning and usage in English, and understanding it can give you insight into the way native speakers express certain ideas. So, let's dive in and learn about this phrase together. First, let's break down the phrase into two parts, worm and food. A worm is a small, long, soft-bodied creature that lives in the ground. Food, on the other hand, is any substance that living beings eat or drink to sustain life. When combined, worm food literally means food for worms. However, this phrase is not commonly used to talk about feeding actual worms. In most contexts, worm food is used as a figurative expression. It refers to a person who has died and been buried in the ground. The idea here is that when a body is buried, it eventually decomposes and becomes part of the soil, potentially providing nutrients for worms. This phrase is often used in a somber or darkly humorous manner. It's important to be mindful of the context and the feelings of others when using it, as the topic of death can be sensitive. Let's look at some examples to better understand how to use worm food. 1. After the horror movie, Mark joked, "If I don't make it back, tell my family I love them. I'll be worm food." 2. In the detective novel, the villain said, "In a few hours, you'll be nothing but worm food." In these examples, worm food is used to refer to death in a light-hearted or dramatic way. While worm food can be used in informal and creative settings, it's not appropriate for formal or serious discussions about death. It's also important to be aware of cultural sensitivities, as discussions about death vary widely among different cultures and individuals. And that's a wrap on today's topic. We've explored the phrase, worm food, delved into its literal and figurative meanings, and looked at how it can be used in sentences. Remember, language is not just about words, it's also about context and sensitivity. We hope this video has been informative and helpful in expanding your understanding of English expressions. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.